Hello there. Today we're going to start a fun and exciting journey into the world of elocution. Elocution is all about speaking clearly and expressively. We'll cover a variety of topics that will help you become better speakers. Whether you're talking to friends, giving a presentation at school, or even acting on a stage. Let's dive in. Now, elocution is the art of effective public speaking with particular attention to clear, distinct, and socially acceptable pronunciation of words. Elocution is the art of speaking clearly and expressively. Did you know that people have been practicing elocution for thousands of years? Ancient Greeks and Romans were famous for their speeches. They believed that speaking well could help become a leader and influence others. In Western classical rhetorics, elocution was one of the 5 core disciplines of pronunciation, which was the art of delivering speeches. Orators were trained not only on proper diction, but on the proper use of gestures, stance, and dress. In elocution and public speaking, stance, gesture, and dress are important components of effective communication. Now, let's talk about stance. Stance refers to how you stand when speaking. A good stance involves standing up straight with your feet, shoulders width apart, distributing your weight evenly on both feet, keeping your shoulders back and relaxed. A strong, balanced stance helps you project confidence and makes your voice sound more powerful. Let's talk about gestures. Gestures are the movements you make with your hands and arms to emphasize your point and convey emotions. Effective gestures include 1. Using open hand movements to appear welcoming and honest. 2. Avoiding repetitive or distracting gestures. 3. Matching your gestures to your words to reinforce your message. Good gestures can help keep your audience engaged and make your message clear. Now let's talk about dress. Dress refers to what you wear when giving speech. Appropriate dress involves wearing clothes that are neat, clean, and appropriate for the occasion. 2. Choosing attire that is comfortable but professional. 3. Avoiding overly flashy or distracting outfits. Dressing well shows respect for your audience and helps you feel more confident. Alright, now that we've discussed the basics of elocution and some fun ways to practice it, let's move on to something really inspiring. Let's talk about a famous speaker in history, Martin Luther King Jr. His ability to speak clearly and passionately made a huge impact on the world. He gave a speech called "I Have a Dream" that inspired millions of people. Let's listen to a short clip of his speech. As you listen, pay attention to how clearly he speaks and how his voice conveys passion and hope.
I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
Now, let's talk about phonetics and phonology. What is phonetics? Phonetics is all about the different sounds we make when we speak. Think of it like the music notes in a song. Just like each note has a different sound, each letter or combination of letter in a word has a different sound. For example, let's take the word cat. It has 3 sounds, k, a, and t. Now, let's take the word dog. It has three sounds too: d, o, and g. To make it fun, let's try a game. I'll say a sound and you tell me which letter makes that sound. Are you ready? Let's go. S. S. What letter makes this sound? Correct. Letter S. Saying S. Now, what letter makes this sound? You must be correct. Letter M. Phonology. Let's move on to phonology. Let's talk about phonology. Phonology is about how these sounds come together to make words and how the sounds change in different words. It's like the rules of our language. For example, think about the word cats. When we add S to cat, it sounds like cats. Now think about the word dogs. When we add an S to the word dog, it sounds like dogs, with a Z sound at the end. Phonology helps us understand why some words change their sound when we add letters or put them in different places. Let's talk about vocal anatomy and psychology. How we speak. Our body works like a musical instrument when we speak. Our lungs are like the air pump, our vocal cords are like the strings, and our mouth is like the speaker. Here's a simple diagram to show how it all works. The vocal anatomy. The vocal anatomy includes lungs. These are like air pumps. They push air out when we speak. Vocal cords, located in your throat. They vibrate to create sound when air passes through. Mouth and tongue. They shape the sounds into words. Your lips, teeth, and tongue helps form different sounds. Now, here's how it works. Let's break down the physiology part, which is how our body works to produce sound. Breathing. Breathing has a lot of components. The mechanism to breathe in, one, the diaphragm. This is a big muscle under your lungs. When you breathe in, it moves down and makes space for your lungs to fill with air. The lungs, they fill up with air when you breathe in and push the air out when you breathe out. Let's talk about the breathing basics. Good breathing helps you speak clearly and loudly. Imagine you are a soccer player. You need to breathe well to run fast. The same goes for speaking.